Very good morning to all of you. I'm MUZAFFAR. Our project is called Anak2u Classroom, an asynchronous platform focusing on flexible learning experience. Anak2u is an edutech company that has helped school owners to continue communicating and sharing class information and lessons during the remote learning period. We allow communication between schools and parents, sharing of learning videos and instructions, and children are able to perform the exercise within the app itself. It is used by more than 50 schools, not only from major cities, but we also have customers, for example, in Felda Ketengah Jaya, Kuala Terengganu. These are all the features available today, but we would like to focus on how we can expand them to resolve the first problem statement on performing teaching and learning in remote area. Here are the problem statement. Number one is the limited number of devices that a family have to perform, to use when perform learning. Number two is the limited number of devices for online, the limited bandwidth when performing long online class. And finally, all this leads to the main problem and inequality in education between urban and remote area. We have this inspiration to resolve this problem from a client school that I had a chance to visit, which implement flexible learning. In this school, each student have a different activities from different resources based on their interests. The roles of teachers transform where they help to guide, instill creativity, and create a path while ensuring that learning objective is achieved. Well, if you don't know what I'm talking about, well, you know Rancho School from Three Idiots. That's an example of a school that implements flexible learning. Another school that worth Googling is Sekolah Alam in Indonesia. So we create a system to support flexible learning that is suitable to be used during this remote learning period. Here how it works. Number one, teacher will create an options of activity that the students can perform from the system to hit a certain objective. Then parents or students will receive the options of activity, then they can select one of the options based on the topic that they deem suitable. And finally, once done, they can submit the result through an app or physically. Let's see what an example of option can look like. For example, duit saya, darjah 1, mathematics, all right? The learning could be done through OKTV and the exercise can be done on the paper. Or student can select doing an activity in an app, let's say Mari Mengira, and perform the exercise within the app itself. Or they can ask children to create a vlog about their first experience of buying stuff in Tesco or 7-Eleven. Once the submission happens, teacher can start to evaluate students' work with our assessment system that has already been pre-filled with standard prestasi from DSKP, and then the system will provide a learning analytics and recommended path for the student, as well as class analytics for the teacher. Here's how flexible learning resolves the current issues. Number one, parents or students can plan their device and data usage properly. Number two, learning can still continue because of options that students have. And the role of teacher is to create the right options of activities based on the statistics that we provide through the class analytics. This will promote 21st century way of learning, but at the same time, it will allow back to basic learning as well. Here's the overview of the system. So as you can see, an app and learning portal will be created. We will open up API to third-party app or partners for them to record student activity within their app or physical sites. And the core lies on the resource manager that will tag all the resources available in and out of MOE ecosystem and tag it to the right DSKP and metadata. This will help teachers when creating the resources, and it will be used as well by Anak2u recommender that will provide the learning path and suggested activities based on the particular student by different criteria. For example, remaining the SKP, social economy, tools, and materials available all the way of learning. With this system implemented, hopefully more offline-based activities can be created instead of fully depending on online class. Here are the potential opportunity and possible expansion. I will just handle this on Q&A if you need more clarification. Here are the pilot deployment plan. We plan to be on 2 phases. The first one hopefully to be done on the 4th month, targeted 1 level, all subject, for example, standard 1. And the second phase to be done 1 subject, all level, for example, science, computer, and science, computer, or science, computer. These are the potential schools that we have identified to be part of the pilots, which are a mix of school in remote and urban area. Our team has previous experience managing not only clients from schools, but we also involved in international projects, for example, from Airbus Singapore, cooperation and SME and startups. And our management team has accumulated 25 years experience in digital project from client and different industry. I will just leave you with the impact once this has been implemented.